Welcome back. It is still your business on Morning Rave. And of course, that was the stock market report. Like I said, later on the show, we are going to be having a session that deals with analyzing all the figures that you see on that stock market report so that an average investor can make informed decision through that analysis. Of course, my guest is already seated in the house, and of course, we want to talk about, businesses you can do that can help you to earn in dollars. Why should you earn in dollars? Looking at the trending business news this morning, the inflationary pressure is so much that even the government of Nigeria are thinking of adjusting, the rates, the interest rate, and of course, that is like a germane decision they need to do right now because that pressure is slowing down growth and a lot of things are not functioning economically the way they should function. Perhaps that could be one of the reasons why you might need to learn one or two businesses that can help you to earn in dollars. Good morning and welcome to the show, Financial Paul.
Thank you, Dr. Leke.
So good to have you on the show this morning.
Yeah, thank you.
So excited when we have to talk about you earning in dollars, businesses that you can do that can help you to earn in dollars, looking at the inflationary pressure that is right now. Yeah. If you have $1 million right now, it's as good as having nothing because before you buy one or two things, pay one or two bills, that money is gone. Yeah. So there is need for us to now look for, okay, in what way can I earn money that at least I'll be able to, reduce the pressure of inflation on my finance.
In fact, that's true, sir. Yesterday, I wrote some articles to my audience. I said, why you need to start earning in dollars? If you earn ₦1 every day for the next 1 year, you can make up to $1. If you check the equivalent, if you're earning ₦1 every day for 365 days, if you sum it up together, it can't make $1, meaning you are earning 365 naira in 1 year, and it can't still make up to $1. So I came to realize that we need to start looking at businesses that we can do that can also help us earn in dollars because if you look at somebody earning, let's say, 10,000 naira in Nigeria and somebody earning $10,000, how many times does that person have to work before you meet up to the same person earning $10,000 abroad? So you need to begin to look at different businesses. What can I focus? What business can I do? What investment in my portfolio can I do? At least let me earn in this accuracy. In fact, during, I think, 2021 or 2020, somebody posted something on social media that he invested an amount of money, millions in a particular stuff, and he made profits in Nigeria. But when you compare globally, he made loss because the exchange rate has shifted the game. So take, for instance, he bought an asset of 10 million naira, and after 2 years, the asset is worth, let's say, 12 million naira or 13 million naira. But when he checked the worth of the asset globally, he bought it, let's say, 5,000. I'm just giving an instance, let's say $5,000. But now, it's now, even though it's appreciated in naira, it devaluated in dollars. So the person was busy lamenting that I should have invested my money in some investment that are in dollars. That does not mean you shouldn't do naira business, of course, but you should diversify your portfolio and have some stuffs that can earn money in dollars. And one of the business you can do, you can actually invest in stock and shares from the comfort of your home on your phone. Most people want to invest in the capital market, even global. You can invest in foreign. You need to be updated with all these foreign investments abroad in the US. There are so many companies quoted on US stock exchange that can help you do what, that can help you. You can make money, especially when you look at a long-term basis. Or if you can analyze the market, is good. But if you can't analyze the market, one of the things you need to do is to just put it there for a long-term basis. By the time those companies are making money, the exchange rate is also the same. I could remember when I was using an app to trade online on US stock market, I loaded, I think, maybe 100 and maybe 200,000 naira, and I was trading. So, and I was like, okay, it's time, I need this fund, let me quickly put it in something, I'll return it back after making some few profits. I could remember when I exchanged it back to naira, even though I didn't really make much money doing the short-term trade, I made some money, but to me it was not really that significant. To somebody else it can be significant, but for me it wasn't. But when I was exchanging it to naira, it was much more than the amount I loaded because of the exchange rate difference. So sometimes you need to start looking at those apps. Now you can check online, you can check on some of these apps. Bamboo, Trove app are apps that you can do what you can use this app, upload naira to their website. They are an investment organization set up by Nigerians in UK. And though some months ago, CBN called them to review their business models, and they had to do some back and forth before they were given much more go ahead. And they are really doing well. So you might want to look at apps that can help you trade in the foreign exchange market. You don't want to look at doing the short-term trade. Most of these IT companies, if you invest your money, there's somebody I read about, Peter Thiel is one of the PayPal mafias. Peter Thiel with Elon Musk, they set up PayPal, and another, maybe two or one person. I think they were three. And when they sold PayPal, they just went their separate ways to invest in different things. So Elon Musk invested in Tesla, Peter Thiel invested in Facebook, then the other person, I've forgotten what that person invested in. But the three people really made a lot of money. Peter Thiel invested some thousands of dollars on Facebook. And within the space of 1 year, he made thousands of return. So you might want to invest in all these tech companies because they really have future. Tech is still growing massively now. So some of the business, one of the things that can help you earn in dollars, you need to start looking at it. How can I earn in dollars? It's very important. The day one of my, somebody who got my service paid me in dollars, paid me 2,000 something dollars, I was just like, oh my God, $2,000 is million in Nigeria. So I just sat down. How did we even get to this place? How can I take 2,000 naira to another country and it will be like millions? And that is why we see foreigners trooping into Nigeria. And when they come, I have the privilege of doing my meetings in some 5-star hotels. And I see these foreigners and they just come in, they just enjoy, like just looking at this, now exchange rates, like they have for now. And they just come, enjoy life, stay in the most luxurious hotel. Because when they ask them how much, it's just like $100 to them, or $50, or $150, and it's like 100 naira to us. But when they exchange it to Nigerian rate, $100 or $200, it will be ranging to so many thousands. That can be somebody's 2 months salary. How will he live that standard of living? So you have to begin to look at it. Which businesses can I do? And the number one that I can recommend for you is the stock market, trading globally. But if you don't know how to do the daily trade, you need to follow some analysis online and also look forward to investing in a long term. Don't even think, there are different kinds of stocks. You can do the penny stocks that are short term, buy small, sell, and exchange. If you are not good in that, you might lose your money. But if you know you are not good, just just buy a good promising tech company and leave your money there. You can leave your money there for like 1 year or so and you see the massive return. In December 2021, I was exchanging some currency, and I told the guy that by January, February, March, the exchange rate will be different. And here comes March, and I saw some significant shift in the exchange rate. So what makes you think that by December, the exchange rate won't grow higher than this? And that's keep making prices of items to run high. So you need to start looking at how can I earn money in dollars. The number one way is stock market. We'll move to the second one, and that one is you can earn online. Very simple. And one of the platforms that I recommend every youth to go into is the YouTube space. It will really help you to earn in dollars. And one of the beautiful things is that once you are monetized for life. There are people earning close to, somebody is earning close to $1 million every month. One of the top YouTube earners, Mr. Beast. If you go on YouTube, just type Mr. Beast. You will see he just do video in the jungle, children video, Mr. Beast. And minimum, not less than $1 million. That's approximately, if you look at the back market, that's approximately like 570 something million naira in Nigeria. And let me tell you, most of these comedians that are doing online skits, they make people laugh. It's good to laugh. At least when you laugh, you think the problem of Nigeria goes for a while. So, but these people are earning money. There's one of these popular person. There's a statistics that you can use to check how much they are earning. And some of them are earning nothing less than 16 million naira on a monthly basis. And they will come on the YouTube. They will be so humble that you wouldn't know that these people are worth this amount. They will be rolling on the floor and say, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And it is good, but they are earning money. One of the beautiful things I see about YouTube is that it will just make you to work for minimum of 1 year or 2 years. And then you start earning money for life. And that is one of the principles that is against the youth most of the time. They want to do this work now, let me get the money now. How can I work for 1 year and not receive a dime? They can't even compare the two. Remember when I started my YouTube channel, Financial Power YouTube channel, I talk on business and investment. For, let's say, 6 months, I was just posting. I would spend money buying data, but I wouldn't make any money. Except when I sell my courses and trainings. But YouTube will pay you after some time. Those channels that are producing content, once you get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, they start paying you. Even if you don't post video again. But you must post at least 1 video in 6 months. That is to keep your channel under the monetization level. If you have been posting regularly, and once your channel got monetized, decide not to post, you just went on vacation. Just post twice in a year or 3 times in a year, your channel will keep making money for you. And that's the beautiful thing. You create a platform that can make money for you. This week, even though I've been making money on my channel, but YouTube will be monetizing my channel this week. So even though they've been placing ads on my channel and they've not paid me, they say that these guys, they just changed their policy. If you are above 1,000 subscribers and you have not gotten to 4,000 watch hours, they will run adverts on your channel, but they won't pay you. So for a year now, they've been running adverts on my channel. Anytime I click my video, I just say, YouTube people, now get platform. So they run free adverts. So now, from this week, they start releasing the money. And I can decide to say, okay, I've been posting every day for years now. Let me only be posting once in a week. I'm making that money for life. And the beautiful thing is that my subscriber base, my followers are increasing because they need valuable information. So they will keep coming. The contents are valuable. The algorithm will keep on pushing. So you can set out a YouTube channel. All you need to have is your smartphone. I tell people, start with what you have. Before I started, I was thinking of getting an iPhone. The Samsung phone I was using was not this, was a bit lesser than this. I was like, okay, I'm going to get an iPhone, then I'll get a light, then I'll get a camera, then I'll get a selfie stick. And I was there, waiting to get the iPhone. Not until I saw one of my mentors, his subscriber was just running like something else. I just saw 5,000 subscribers, 8,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers, and he was using his phone. His videos were not so clear. I was like, before I know it, this man will run. Oh, let me start with whatever I have. And I started with my phone. I could remember I started in one room, and I just did a video, and I posted it, and it had like maybe 30 to 40 views. So when you start, you can pick the niche that interests you. Why people get stuck is because they pick the topics that doesn't interest them. For me, I hate to see people lack money. In fact, for me, I can't even stand it. If I don't have money in my account like this, my head is not straight. But once I have some fund in my account, oh, the strategy I'll be pulling out will make much more. So, and that's the same thing when I see people that, can you do this? I don't have money. So sometimes I will be like, okay, let me get more research on how businesses people can start. And with my professional education, I've been able to do some analysis well. So I post those analysis, those research online, and it becomes beneficial for people. So you want to look at topics that interest you. It could be in the area of health, it could be in the area of family, it could be in the area of relationship. Relationships thrive a lot on YouTube because a lot of people are single. They want to get married. So when you post anything, any channel that talks on relationship or marriage like this, just come back to that channel after 2 months. Subscribers increased more than 10,000. So that's a tip. You can follow that niche. Talk about relationship. You might not be an expert in it. Just talk about relationship generally. Some people talk about their relationship life, their marriage life, their dating life, and people just follow. And you discover within, there's a channel that just started 1 month. The channel has gotten close to, the last time I saw the subscriber count was 48,000 subscribers in 1 month. And these people, though, they have followers on Instagram. So when you kickstart your YouTube channel, all you need to start is your Gmail. Go on YouTube, you will see a right bar on the top right corner, click your channel, and you start, just watch some video on how to set up a YouTube channel. It's very simple, it's free of charge, and get content posting. Yesterday I posted something on my groups. I said, I'm going to teach people for 7 days how they can monetize their channel for 5 days, Monday to Friday, and how they can create content that can help them make money. So somebody said, content creators, people are the people making money than even the content consumers. I said, that's the principle. A producer will always make money than the consumer. So even if it's not in the area of content creation, if you are producing something, you will make money because people need what you are producing. So consumers will consume, so the both parties are benefiting, but one person is benefiting more. Just that you should move away, after some time, move away from the consumer level to a producer level. So you can't just be consuming all the rest of your life. So you have to also move into a producer level. So I said, okay, from this Monday to Friday, I'm going to be uploading daily videos on how you can do it, how you can start a successful YouTube channel and earn money in dollars. I can tell you within 8 months, in fact, in 4 months, 5 months, you start making money. Even if YouTube doesn't pay you, you can make money selling your product yourself. There's somebody that had this video that I did long ago, and she started a YouTube channel. She deals with fashion, and she's not ready to start talking to camera. All she does is get latest fashion designs, then use an app that we recommended. Power Director is an app. You can go to Google, download Power Director. She downloaded different latest fashion design. Then use Power Director to edit the video, put a background music, then lay all the, all the latest fashion design, female fashion design. And guess what? When she uploaded it, she just wrote latest fashion design 2021. The first video had the video was like 2 minutes, and it had about, let's say, 5,000 views. And I was like, we that even recommend this to you, our video has not even gotten 5,000 views. So if somebody can be lucky, you could just post your first video and it got 10,000 views. You could post your first video and it got just 2 views. So you will not be discouraged. All you just need to do is that you are the #1 advertiser of your channel. Post it. When I started, people on my WhatsApp, they don't rest. From the day I started today, anytime I post on my YouTube, I broadcast it to my groups, to my broadcast, to my status. So somebody told me that I posted on YouTube, I didn't have views. I said, how many people did you meet to subscribe for you? So when I started, when I meet you, I say, I have a YouTube channel. I take your phone, I go to my YouTube channel, and I subscribe. So before you know it, YouTube starts reading the video, the channel, and started pushing it to different audience. Because he noticed that, okay, once this guy posts, within the first 10 minutes, he has some amount of views. And the algorithm is a code that pushes it to other people who have same interest as the first people that view it. And before you know it, one of my videos started having 1,000 views, 2,000, 3,000. And guess what? They push you to foreign audience. YouTube algorithm is very interesting. It's different from what Facebook. Facebook algorithm kind of limits you to your what is it called? To your friends, your location, most of the time. But YouTube pushes you to the globe. So many people reach out to you. So this is a very good platform. If you are watching this video, some people say I don't want to show my face. There are faceless YouTube channels. So you might want to get on Financial Pulse YouTube channel, because on Monday to Friday this week, I'm going to be talking about different things, from creating content, to growing your first 1,000 subscribers, to getting your 4,000 watch hour, to monetizing your channel, and other tips that can help you have a successful YouTube channel. We'll be talking about it from Monday every night till Friday. Same on YouTube channel, Financial Pulse YouTube channel. So that YouTube will really make you money. Can you imagine just sitting down and you are creating content and you are making money for life? It took me like a year plus to get YouTube monetization, even though I've sold things on my channel worth millions. But YouTube also can, there are so many means you can make money on YouTube. So let me just move away from that YouTube package, because it's so interesting, and that is why I can't help but just tell people the beauty of having a YouTube channel. Another business that you can do, that people can do, is more or less like that of YouTube, but it's also vlogging. You know, content creators are the king now. You know, when you create content that people like, it helps you to impact people and also help you to improve yourself. So you can make money by creating a website that earns money. Guess what? You don't need to start, there are codes. Things are becoming simple now, Dr. Leke. There are websites that you can create. During the NSAS period, I couldn't go on the street to protest, but I was at home doing the online movement. I created a website, and every day the website, there's a code you can do that goes on the internet and captures a lot of feed and pushes it on your own website. So there are some websites that you can create that are news sites. You don't need to write a single word. The website will update itself. Before, you have to write. That one is vlogging. You want to vlog on something you know, very good. But there are some sites that you can create. There are sporting sites. There are pet sites. There are some sites that you can create that it's only targeted towards foreign audience. You know, foreigners are so concerned about dogs, pets, and the likes. There are people that would do what...
Okay, thank you very much, Financial Pulse. Let me hold your thoughts on that. If you are just joining us, of course, I've been talking to Financial Pulse, who is talking to us about how you can make money in dollars. You know, the MPC are holding an extraordinary meeting because the inflationary pressure is slowing down the economic growth, and you need to be thinking of what you can do to make money right now, because you know, the predictions that the economy may be a little bit strangulating for people and businesses is beginning to reflect. Because some businesses are finding it difficult to pay salaries, and that is due to the fact that the economy, some of the indicators of the economy are not really doing well, and majority of them are due to the inflationary pressure. And so the government is seriously working on that. But then, what do you need to be doing personally? And that's why we are talking about this morning. If you are watching us right now, it's an interactive show. You can call us right now. The numbers to call or send WhatsApp messages to are right there on the screen. You may want to ask questions about how to go about, how do you set up your YouTube, or how do you do whatever you have to do to help you to make money in dollars. And of course, we'll be willing to talk to you. We are live on Facebook. You can also drop your comments, and we will be very glad to talk to you. So, Financial Pulse, you were talking about website that can that is self-updating. And you might not really need to do anything. So how will that help you to make money in dollars?
Okay, very good. That's a very good question. And whenever you have a platform online that has attention, money will come, because money follows attention. So if you have the website that is updating itself and people are viewing that website, money will come, because Google AdSense will want to make money with your site. Making money now is become quite easy now if you understand the models. So take, for instance, your website is gaining traction. You created the website and it's auto updating itself. Of course, you can learn website design. I know so many people will be like, how can I create this? It is learnable. You can learn it. You know, I learned it also. I can do that site within the space of 3 to 4 days, and it will be auto updating itself. I don't need to write a word. I don't need to write A to Z. It auto updates itself and gives you feed. Correct feed. What they call latest feeds. And you would see it. Even you yourself, you just wake up in the morning and you get updated by your site. So it's very easy. It's just some codes that you use to set it up. And those codes, you don't really need to be, what is it called? Someone that knows how to code. It's just some simple things that you can learn. I don't really know how to code, but I can create those sites. And once those sites begins to gain traction, begins to gain audience, all you just need to do is you can reach out to people to advertise on your site, or two, you submit to Google AdSense. Google AdSense reviews your site and does what? And gives you approval. Now, before you start making money on those platforms, it's not immediately. Most of these online platforms that earns you money, they don't make you money immediately. So you have to take your time to build it. It might be after 6 months. It might be after 7 months. But how beautiful it is that you build something for 7 or 1 year, and you don't need to face that same stress again. After 1 year, you start earning money consistently.
Sorry for cutting you. You know, a lot of people are watching us right now, and some of them are not really phone inclined. They are not internet savvy, and they still want to make money in dollars. You know, there are some people that they are not in this our age.
That's true.
They are in that age of old, and they are watching us right now, and they are like, I really want to make money in dollar. I have my pension, I have my gratuity. I don't want to, you know, spend everything or waste everything. I'm looking for investment that can help me to earn in dollars, but I do not really understand use of phone or computer or all of those platforms you are talking about. How can those kind of people make money in dollars?
Yes, I know. When you said this, I remember one of my followers is a very, very advanced man. He came to my office. Once he enters my office, he'll just be shouting my name, financial poor, you are blessed. The man is like a grandfather to me. And I discovered that he wants to learn. And in fact, he wants to learn on cryptocurrency. And I'm like, even though I try to explain to him, he's still not getting it. So I was like, oh my God, okay. So one of the things I feel people in that bracket can do, because I discovered that if I show him how to trade, and once he gets home, say, I'm stuck, I'm stuck financial poor. I was like, oh my God, what can I do? So I decided to recommend something that you don't really need to be actively involved, because the truth is that most of them cannot really trade. Cannot do spot trading, cannot website. How do they start? So one of the things you can do that I would advise, there are some, you might want to put your money in some of these, and that is why before this period is good one prepare for that time. So you have already kickstarted like a stock account or a global stock account that you are depositing money in at a regular basis. For me also, I'm not yet at that age, but now I have like about 3 different or 2 companies that I deposit money on a monthly basis. This money is going to be there for I don't know when, but you know, if you are at this stage now, one of the things you can do, because you are not so much internet savvy, You might want to look at global opportunities to put some of your money. You can't really go into all these, what is it called, website design and the likes, because you might not really know them. But if you really feel you can learn them, you can learn them. But there are few people that can. But one of the things you can do if you can't learn them is to just look at online investments that can help you, and your money works for you. There are different business models for different age, different temperaments. For your age, you feel you can't do this, then you have to look at what investment can I put my money in, and my money start working for me. At this point, your money should be working for you, not you working for money or creating something that can start working for money now. You need to drop your money into a particular space, and it's making money for you easily.
Okay, thank you very much, Financial Paul, for that.
Yes,
if you are watching us right now, we are talking about what can help you to make money in dollars, even while you are in Nigeria. And if you are an adult, you are not really tech savvy, you don't really like anything, internet and things like that, you can still make money. Like I used to tell people, when you have some money and then you don't want it to finish and you are thinking of what else can you do, I think the first thing you might need to do is to seek for financial knowledge, because money does not make you rich. Financial intelligence does.
Yeah.
So it's important that if you don't understand the dynamics of making money and you are tired of being broke, you might really need to invest in your knowledge of financial intelligence. Because if you have all of the money in the whole world and you lack financial intelligence, you know, that person is still coming back to zero. And that's why I said people that gamble, that plays betting, as some of them do not have financial intelligence in them. That system of quick money is in them. And so when they make a lot of money, they still come back to, you know, ground zero. Why? Exactly. Because what will make you rich is not the amount of money you have. Exactly. It's how much financial intelligence or information do you have. That's so true. Like I used to say, it's one thing to acquire a lot of money, it's another thing to be able to sustain the wealth. We've seen people that inherited property and yet they are miserable. Meanwhile, some people do not inherit any property. They are only given a chance to manage someone else's property. And today, you know, they are so massive. So what exactly do you have in you? If you do not have any form of financial intelligence investment, you might want to start today. And the funny thing is that there's no time that is too late. Exactly. Whether you are young or you are old, you can make a decision and stick to it when it comes to financial intelligence, and then before you know it, you know, it starts materializing. Exactly. It's an interactive show. You can call us, and of course, we'll be very glad to talk to you. Okay, Financial Paul, before we go, you know, if a lot of people have tried so many things as regards different kinds of investment, and the experiences are not palatable at all. So what is your advice for people like that when it comes to looking at the window of making money in dollars, looking at some of these investments we are talking about?
You said something earlier, and that just seal up all the jargons that Financial Paul has been saying. In fact, you said something that's very important, that if you don't have financial intelligence, you will not make money. And if you notice somebody that has money and does not have financial intelligence, just wait for some time. The money will soon move from his hand into the person that does not have money but has financial intelligence. So because the way the economy is all over the globe, everybody are seeking for financial intelligence. So you have to start getting to know more about business, getting to know more about information. That's why shows like this are very important. Channels that talk about businesses are very important because everybody is constantly on the run. Somebody reached out to me from Russia, and the Russia-Ukraine war has so much affected their business, and is on the run like, I need to do something in Nigeria. What businesses can I have? Because at some point, you might be doing a business and the government policy can just block it. You have 17 or 60, they call it pestle, political issues, ecological, S stands for social, T stands for technological, E stands for ecological, L stands for legal. So all these issues can affect, they could sue you. You could have ecological problem like Ebola or this stuff that just happened. You could have political policies that will just slow down your business. You could have economical policy like we are facing now. So at every point, so many things we want to bring down your finances. But one of the things I can advise you is to invest in your knowledge financially. I say, how can I even invest my knowledge? Consume a lot of information. If you have a lot of knowledge, you will know what to do. There are some times that, not every time people who speak on finance have the cash, but they know what to do when they want to generate 500,000 or a million naira. I might not have a day, I might not have 10,000 naira in my account, 50,000 naira or 100,000 naira, but I want to raise, I have a target of 6 million or 5 million or 3 million. I know what to do because I have the knowledge, I have the skills. I just need to strategize and get a product, get a marketing strategy, and see how I can push it. So everybody at one point or the other will always be at a point of, I need to make money. Oh, I don't have money. My money is reducing. I have more expenses. So you just need to get knowledge at all costs.
Okay, you just need to get knowledge at all costs. If you are just joining us, we've been talking about how can you make money in dollars. And if you have tried so many businesses, you are feeling discouraged or perplexed, I will want to advise this morning that financial intelligence is what makes you rich, not the amount of money you have. So you might want to invest more in your knowledge because that knowledge will help you to handle some of the environmental factors of business that Financial Paul was trying to talk about, because we have the internal business environment, which could include shareholders, creditor union, board of directors, management, and employee. Your financial intelligence help you to manage your internal business environment, because those are environmental business factors that you can control. And then we have the external environment that are beyond the control of business. Of course, that one is broadly divided into two, the task environment and the general environment. So your financial intelligence is what's going to help you. The task environment, of course, consists of your competitors, your customers, your distributor, and your supplier. How do you manage all of that? Financial intelligence will help you to solve a lot of problems that you are not thinking about, including the general business environment, which include the political factor, the economic factor, socio-cultural factor, technological factor, globalization, like just how COVID happened and it touched everybody. Legal factor, international factor, demographic factor, ecological factor. All of those factors are what can be managed if you can invest in your knowledge of finance. And like I used to say, if so many people who are trying to make money or who are trying to manage their business finance can understand the three pillars of finance or functions, it will really help them. And those are investment function, financing function, and dividend function, or I can say liquidity function. I've realized that if you are able to understand the dynamics of all of these functions, when you have small money as a business, you will be able to grow that money to any level you want. And of course, if you don't have any money, why not look for skills to develop, and then those skills will attract money to you. Like I say, money has a master. The master of money is value. At every time value calls, money does not have any choice. So if you can understand the master of money, then go for the master. The servant, which is money, will continually follow you.
Go create value.
Thank you very much, Financial Paul,
thank you,
for
Dr.
coming on the show this morning. If you want to talk to us about what we've spoken about this morning, you can continue the conversation on our various platforms. And of course, we'll be very, very happy to talk to you. And also, don't forget that if perhaps you want to learn some of these things, like how can you create your YouTube channel, what are the platforms that you can invest in to make money on stock market, I mean the US market in Nigeria. You have so many platforms online. Just Google some of these things. You'll be amazed that all of these opportunities are there. You can just type, how to make money in dollars while in Nigeria. You will see a lot of options. And then try to verify some of those options. See the ones you can start with as low as 5,000 naira, 10,000 naira, because they are there. And then you'll be shocked that you can be growing that little money. And then before you know it, the issue of being financially trapped will be out of your life. So once again, thank you very much for coming on the show, Financial Paul. It's always good to have you to talk about money and business.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, you can drop messages for us on our platform, and then we'll get across to you before the end of the day. Don't forget, this show continues tomorrow, same time, same station, and of course, we'll be very happy if you can join us. Till I come your way again, I am saying, remain business conscious.